Really excited. Our first 2 weeks have gone extremely well. We're at a point right now. We've got 3 freshmen that are adjusting well. They're picking up quickly to what we're doing. Our returning players have gotten better. Everybody talks about player development. We get 16 hours all summer to work with them. It's 2 hours a week, a maximum of 8 hours, a maximum of 8 weeks. Individual development is exactly what it is, individual development. We get these 16 hours in the summer to give them a guideline, show them what to do, and we've had some players that have put the work in on their own and have gotten better. Because that's what it all comes down to, your willingness to work on your own in the summers. And I was just really impressed with what I've seen since we've been back to practice.
If you're looking, Coach, ahead, start first couple games here. Ohio State obviously going to be a test, but the early schedule should be a nice test for you guys, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge for us. We'll start off on Friday night against SEMO here at home, November the 10th in the preseason NIT. The next day, we'll bus up to Columbus, where we'll play Ohio State on Sunday. Come back, if we can win that first one, because the preseason NIT is always based on, you win, you advance. It's going to be Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So that first week's going to be very challenging. But, if you're a player, you want to play games. You'd rather not practice. So they're all excited for it. Now, as coaches, you get a little nervous not having some prep time. But we're really looking forward to that.
Maisha and Asia, a lot of kind of accolades, postseason last year, preseason this year. Erica was around the team obviously last year, couldn't play, was hurt. How big has it been to kind of have her presence back on the floor?
Erica's been, I've been very impressed with Erica. She's really worked hard on her shooting. I think her freshman year she was 0 for 18 from the three-point line for the season. And now she's put in the time, put in the work. She's probably one of our best three-point shooters right now throughout the first 2 weeks of practice. And that's all repetition. That's putting time in and dedicating yourself to your sport. And I'm really excited to have her back in the fold.
How's the vibe been around practice in these last 2 weeks?
Vibe's been great. Everybody, their energy's really good. They're coachable right now, which has been great. That's the one thing you always worry about with some new players. It's like, okay, how are they going to handle coaching? You go from being the best on your high school team to where now you're in a dogfight. You're out there competing every single day, and they've done a great job of it.
I saw some when you had the vets on the floor and then the newbies on the sideline. It was both ways. Vets were helping newbies were helping vets. Talk about that communication between the two.
It's exactly. We have great chemistry right now. We had a few that just decided to move on, and we wish them the best. But really impressed and excited about our returning core and their chemistry on the court.
Have they expressed to you vocally their goals on the court in their final seasons?
Well, our goal obviously is to get back to a Final Four. It's something that we talk about. Our goal is to continue to improve. So hopefully, come March, we're playing our best basketball. We know that there's a lot of work between then and now, and talk is cheap. So we're going to have to continue to put that work in to have it pay off come March.
How much, Coach, has the recent events on campus affected you and the players?
Well, it's been a tough 2 weeks. We've tried to shield the players from all of it. We know that's exactly what Tom would want. Tom's helped build a foundation here, especially in women's basketball, not just women's basketball, all of our sports, that we compete at a high level. So our players are focused on their job at hand. And that's to make sure they're taking care of business in the classroom. Then they come to practice prepared to play. And then for us, we're going to be performing soon. And then as coaches, love to see Tom come back. Our support for Tom is there. There's a lot of unknowns for us. But the one thing that I do know is Tom would want us to continue to do our job. That's what he hired us for. And I think there's no better way to show your support for someone than to make sure you're doing your job and doing it well. So, there's a lot of things that are out of our hands as coaches. But, I think there's no doubt that we all support Tom. And now it's just a matter of figuring out what's going to take place. And then whatever takes place, we've got to continue to move on and build on what we've got here and let the future unfold and play itself out.
Speaking of coaches, you've got an all-star cast on your roster, don't you?
You know what? Steph Norman's been back. This is our 11th year together as my associate head coach. Sam Williams, I think, is in year 6. Sam Purcell's in year 5. I'm very fortunate to have coaches that love to work here, love our university, and continue to work and develop our players, build those relationships with them. It's always fun. You know, as coaches, you sit here, you get a chance to see your freshmen grow to be sophomores, and then your juniors or seniors, and before you know it, they're out in the workforce. You know, as my grandfather always says, that's his number one concern is to make sure we're producing quality young women who are out there doing a great job, being a part of the economy, so he can get his Social Security check. You know, so we always have a good laugh with that. But that's our goal, is to make sure they're prepared for life after basketball.
What kind of leadership have you seen from Maisha and Asia?
You know, Maisha and Asia have done a nice job stepping up in the leadership department. AC has really been vocal for us. And we're not prepared yet to name our captains. We'll let the players talk about that. We'll talk about that as a coaching staff. And hopefully next week we'll come out with who the captains for this upcoming season will be. But very, very impressed with all of them.
What do you think of your new digs? New
great.
offices, new signage?
Yeah, oh yeah. You know what? It's just worked out well. It was a move that kind of had to happen to make things easier for volleyball, for us. And it's been a seamless transition for them to go down there. The Cardinal Arena is absolutely beautiful. It's amazing what they've done with that venue to turn it into an amazing home court advantage for Danny and her team. And we love our space. You know, so it's been a good switch for both programs.
Any advice for David Badger?
You know, he's doing great. I don't think he needs any advice from me. He's a friend. You know, he's had the chance to work under someone who's had pretty good success, Coach Pino. So it won't surprise me if they had a fantastic season.
Great.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you all so much.
Yeah.